But you also have to take into consideration that you spend probably 30 or 40 grand. So I could buy 3 cars, you know. The only reason I said you would most definitely beat me. The only reason I would say there's like a 5% chance I would win is because I have all-wheel drive. So if we both line up, I just put my foot down, and if you did that, you might spin out. You know, it's possible. If I could just get up and go fast enough. Obviously, if the track is on a track, there's no way I would win. But like if we just did a 0 to 60 or something, maybe, but probably not. I raced a souped up TRX and Model 3 Performance. He was matching my speed the whole time. 0 to 60 in 3 seconds. Holy shit. Yeah, but you guys got to consider that too, man.
Oh, damn.
Like a TRX is what, $90,000? Dude, for 90 grand?
There we go.
I would never spend that much on a car. I think I draw my line.
What's up, Free Lightning? Let's wait until we get a couple more people.
More than 50,000 is just a waste of money to me.
Waiting for the viewers to show up.
But that's why, like,
damn.
That's why the Corvette is just so good, because you're getting a poor man's race car for under 40 grand.
Clean up my desk.
You know?
Too many things. Too many things here.
Spend 25K on the car and 5K and up.
That's funny. I'm actually
so
finishing up
grand.
Vision's live stream right now, which is pretty funny.
It's a lot of money. Oh, you have no Pro Charger yet? So how did you get 500 horsepower? Dude, you know what I was thinking? This is ultra bearish, but...
What's up, Grimaldi, Mr. Grimm? How are you?
I don't really
Long time
know
no
how,
see.
like, superchargers work, but apparently I could get a supercharger.
Alright, we're done watching his stream. Gotta focus on ours. I don't know how many people are gonna be here today, but it is kind of sucky right now. I don't know. I think we're gonna get a crash, but that's also, it's kind of biased because that's my play, right? So don't let that affect your guys' play, because I might be wrong and I might just completely miss out. Let's see. Shadow Frost is in the house. Let's go. What's up, Shadow Frost? Welcome to the live stream. Welcome to the boring live stream today. Are we rich yet? Nope. No, we are not. Dwayne Kelly's in the house. Hey, I saw Beam went up. I made a video for you. Beam is it looks like it's ready. Like it looks like it wants to break out. Grimaldi says still holding Elon. Let's go. I hope we don't capitulate. Well, if we capitulate, I'm buying. But if not, then God bless, because you're going to get rich. Let me see. Yeah, Beam is doing pretty good. We're waiting for that 1 cent breakout, Dwayne Kelly. So just keep your eyes on that. We're looking at 29% and then another 119%, and then 119% from the current price for a 618 retracement. Just remember with Beam, just remember that the token unlocks. You could see that I think, yeah, there is no more token unlocks for this last section, right? The last one is October 19th, and then you can see that there is no more. There will be token unlocks for contributors starting November of next year. So I want to say October to November of next year. October of this year to November of this year is when we're probably going to get the run for Beam. So like before there's any sort of outside selling pressure, when the contributor tokens are going to start getting unlocked. So just take that into consideration for your play if you're still holding Beam. So Not financial advice, just my opinion. It's gonna be a slow day, so all the videos have been posted. So just FYI, go check it out. Check out all the update videos, all the member videos. I'm actually debating on changing it because I post the update videos on Saturday and then I go live stream right afterwards. So it just kind of doesn't make sense. It doesn't really give people the option to watch the update videos. So I'm thinking of changing my live stream schedule. So on Saturday, all the update videos are going to be posted. So the member coins and all the watch list coins. And then on Sunday, I'll live. And then Monday, I won't live anymore. I'll do Tuesday. And so it'll be more Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday. So that's kind of 2 days in between. I think I might start doing that because I think it makes more sense rather than to pump out like 30 videos and then go live stream right afterwards. And then it never made sense to live stream on Sunday if I'm going to live stream on Monday. And it doesn't really give me any time to in between. Anyway, I think that's what we're going to do. I think we're going to change the schedule to Tuesdays and Thursdays and then Sundays. Matt Arnold says, hey, update on Staffy. Is it moving? Is it doing anything different? No, it's not doing anything. So it's still bearish underneath this area. Unfortunately, we are still bearish under 20 cents, bullish over 37 cents. So nothing really to see there. Cool. Keep us updated with the new schedule. Yes, I will. I think I'll do it starting next week. So I'll post we'll do live stream Monday like normal. We'll live stream on Thursday, and then we'll post the watch list videos and then live stream on Sunday. But this week will kind of be the same. Maybe I'll do Monday, Tuesday of this week. Just get 3 days in, or 4 days live streaming in. Grim is still holding Dogelon. Let's go. Dogelon Mars to the moon. So I mean technically we're still holding the 786 support. We are using this area as support, but we do still have support. I guess you can argue at 707 to 708, and then after that is 703, which I don't think it's going to go down that low. Dwayne Kelly says PYR and FitFi update. Let's go. Is it doing anything? Is it doing anything? No. So FitFi is still bearish under the box. Unfortunately, we are still macro bearish. We're just consolidating and accumulating right now. As long as we don't make lower lows. You're 92 to 235% away from the two targets, from its two major targets. And then let's look at the schedule. Yeah, it looks like it's almost fully diluted. There's a minor difference. I think it's only 10% left, or 10% left. Oh, 11.48% left. Never mind. So 11%, which isn't that bad. So for PYR, I do think that if we bottom, and as long as all the coins get distributed and selling pressure ends, then we should get some sort of reversal soon. And then FitFi, this is the gamble play. I saw this on Robinhood. Sorry, I saw this on crypto.com. So I was looking at maybe getting into it because look at this, man. It's a 5 million market cap, almost fully diluted. So no more surprises, no more selling pressure. Look, if you look at the tokenomics, I don't think there's, we're at the end of it, So selling pressure ends June of next year, but all the big releases already happened. So it's not, you're only looking at a 1 million difference. So it's not that much. And then as far as as far as price action goes, I mean, just back up to the 236382 for fit fee, you're looking at 300 to 800%. So that is a really big move up, and that is going to put the market cap around 40 million, and it's been 40 million before. So that obviously we know that because you know that there was token unlocks. Okay, so the market cap will double top, but the price will get stuck over here, which is where I would personally, not financial advice, this is probably where I would sell, is if I see my account up between 300 and 900%, I would probably start taking profits. And that's pretty much it for fit fee, not financial advice, just my opinion. Now, saying that, it's not crazy. I mean, look, like this is a 500x back up to its all-time high. So a 500x, 100x on this is 500 million times 5. So you're looking at a 2.5 billion market cap. So it's not crazy for the price to go back up to 28 cents and for it to go up 500x. That is a huge gamble. But again, it's not like it's putting the market cap to like 1 trillion or 2 trillion. It's putting it to 2.5 billion. So it is kind of a gamble play, but it could happen. Luna, the alpha, welcome to the boring live stream where unfortunately we are bearish again. So, dude, my cat scratched. I was playing with my cat and she scratched me. Freaking brutal. Trying to play with her and she scratches me. What? It's okay. I forgave her. The show must go on.
I drag race. Oh, you drag race with your Mustang.
I had a prophetic dream about
I mean,
XLM
5K
last night,
mods.
$4
I mean,
plus.
Mustang by itself is fast enough.
Let's see. Let's check XLM for you. I mean, XLM does have a target here at 360 and then 890. We are technically still over key support, but you are making lower highs, so you did get stuck here. Once typically you break this area, you come up and retest this area as resistance and then go back down and make lower lows. So it's not looking good, but one small little piece of hopium is that we're actually still in the box. So if we do get some sort of reversal for XLM, it needs to break 42 cents, and then I would say the next target on the upside is going to be $3.60. Not financial advice, just my opinion. And 360 does coincide relatively close to your $4 prophetic dream. So I really hope it goes up that high for you, and I hope you make it, because that's like over a 10x. I think it's a little bit more than a 10x. Oh my god, my ex, or sorry, my ex is sending me so many notification, like X, Twitter, not my ex, but like my Twitter. I guess I should clarify. That's funny, my ex. My Twitter is blowing up. That's good. A lot of people are sharing. I posted all my update videos and I shared them to the Twitter like I do every single week. And then I guess my TikTok's doing pretty good too. Yeah. Slowly but surely. What's crazy with TikTok is that I need 10,000 you call them followers. I need 10,000 followers to actually monetize, to be able to monetize on TikTok but unfortunately, I'm not even close. I'm only at 500. How do you feel about Benki? We used to make Benki videos. This used to be a member coin because one of the people were members, and we used to make videos on Benki. Oh, Benki had a nice move up. I guess we can make a video on it. Taking a look at Benki, making an update video on Benki. It's been a while on the live stream. So from the high to the low, you can see we came up and tagged the 382 perfectly, and we unfortunately did get rejected at the 382 at 1 cent 20. So I'd say that we are still bearish as long as we're still not bullish until we break 1 cent 20. Once that breaks, the next target on the upside is going to be 1 cent 90, which is a 618 from the high to the low. And technically, as if the price action doesn't stay over 209, then unfortunately we are going to come back down to the lows, and that is very, very, very bearish. So you do want to see a continuation up that takes us over this box and keeps the price action over this level for a continuation up. If not, again, we are going to come back down and retest these lows before we either break down, validate a downtrend, or we start moving back up. With that being said, none of this is financial advice. It is just my opinion. I will keep you updated, and thank you so much for your support. I do need to actually create an outro. Young Ki says, make sure to connect me if you're interested in collaboration. It's okay. Honestly, I don't think you want to collaborate with me, but I do appreciate it. I don't want to collaborate with anybody right now. I think I'm, the direction that I'm heading and the direction that I want to take this channel is just basically like very simple. I don't want to do all that extra stuff. I don't want to do promotions. I don't want to have to like do brand recognition or do anything like that. But I actually reached out to Rise Mushroom, like, the coffee, the coffee alternative company. And I was like, hey, I love, drinking your powder or whatever, because it's like it's not coffee, it's coffee alternative where it's like mushrooms and kind of like other things that are supposedly more healthier and good for you, for your brain, like mushroom coffee or whatever it's called. Anyway, they're like, yeah, what's your YouTube? And I was like, oh, here's my YouTube. And then they're like, oh, hey, like, thank you so much, but we unfortunately don't do. And it's funny because they first asked me, hey, what's your YouTube? Because they wanted to see if I was big enough. Obviously, I'm not. And then they were like, yeah, sorry, we don't do that, but we do have referral programs where you can get commission if you sell. Like, if you're selling the product, you can get commission on, if people use your referral code. And I was like, oh, no worries, thank you so much, I really appreciate it. I just thought maybe like it'll be cool to drink my mushroom coffee and maybe get a cup that said, oh, Rise Mushroom, and I'll get paid for it or something. But nope, unfortunately, I'm not that big. I'm not a big YouTuber yet. But hey, I think consistency is key. I think that we'll eventually get there, I think we will eventually get there. But hey, Yung Long Ki, thank you so much for, reaching out. I really do appreciate it. I don't think you would be interested in collaborating with me. Let's see. Let's bring up Doge, because that's what gets people in, right? That's what gets people here. I wonder what the trending coins are. APX, I don't even know what this is. Whoa, look at the liquidity. Oh, never mind. Look at the market cap. Never mind. Yeah, I guess let's look at a high liquidity, low market cap. Hmm. Avantis. That's a good one. I've been making videos on Avantis. It it does get good views. That's for sure. Oh yeah, you're breaking out. Let's go. Taking a look at Avantis on the live stream, AVNT. So we came down and we retested this area as support. We didn't have to come down as low as 60 cents. That's why we kind of boxed this area and said this was support. Now we are getting a nice move up, and we actually invalidated this downtrend, which is really bullish for Avantis. As of right now, $2.91 is in play. Once we break out, then I'd say to the moon, we're probably going to have some sort of parabolic run, which at that point we'll take a look at. I mean, I guess we could take a look at it really quick now. Yeah, I mean, there's like a million different ways that we can draw this actually, so. So I guess $16 would be the next play. But we'll have to just look at areas of support at that time once we do break $2.91 for a continuation up. I will keep you updated. None of this is financial advice. It is just my opinion, and thank you. Yeah, also, I've noticed just like on Saturdays, like especially during this time, I just don't get that many viewers. Like usually during the weekday at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, it's between 20 and 40, and it's just growing. It's been kind of plateaued, but it is still growing. But on weekends, like especially on Saturdays around this time, I don't get that many viewers, unfortunately.
Yeah, guitars are nice though, I'll tell you that, man. Are there any guitar players in the chat? Yeah, guitars are nice. They rip your fingers though, that's why I never, it's not why I never learned, but I would never learn. They rip your fingers apart. Is that a puzzle piece? No, it's electric guitar. Play the guitar and the piano. I have a keyboard. I don't know if you were around for this, but there was a period at the bottom where I went through a cleansing. And I bought a keyboard. And I started posting videos on Instagram playing the fucking piano. I don't know. Dallas ultimate bottom signal. Oh my god. Damn, I guess if you think about it and you say it out loud. I went through a spiritual cleanse and I bought a piano and then marked the bottom. That's how you know if I ever get a Corvette. Get the fuck out of here. Like, literally, don't ever look back. You have to get out. That's too funny, man. At least I can laugh at it. But yeah, I was playing a bunch of piano songs, remember? And then once we went up, I was like, fuck it, this shit sucked. That's actually what happened. Like, we went up, and I kind of went through a phase where my brain changed. And I'm like, dude, I have to make my money. Now here we are. Just pretend I'm playing. Donations welcome. Nah, but music is really important. Like, I always say this, and this is why crypto is soul killing, but It's just numbers and analytics and data, and that's why music is so important, because your brain is split into two parts, the right side and the left side. They have special names, but obviously I don't know them. And like crypto and data and engineering and bullshit is your right side. I don't know which side it is. And then the left side is like music.
Oh yeah, Sonic. What happened with well, I think this is Phantom, right? Phantom. What happened with Phantom? Sonic. Wow. I guess they just came out and started releasing coins. Is that what happened? Yeah, it's a max supply of infinite. I'm not a big fan of that. I hate coins like that. That's why I don't like Polkadot. I think Polkadot will do well, but I hate the fact that it has a max supply and the burn mechanism isn't that good. Kind of like Ethereum. I mean, it doesn't matter for Ethereum because Ethereum's so big, but it has a max supply of infinite, but it does burn, which is good. Death to Hoaxy and his developers. Damn, dude. That guy was not happy. Wow, really slow day today. I think we peaked at 10 viewers. Wow. I mean, I'm not going to stop the live stream because, you know, I'm going to live stream for at least an hour, but wow, this sucks. This is horrible. Like, Bitcoin's at 115,000 and we're still bearish. J.R. Ford, welcome to the boring live stream.
My name is Tommy, and I'm a real patient for new teeth now. And every time you go to the dentist.
Jeezy and your boy Kale. You guys remember R. Kelly?
Keto.
And your boy Kale.
Are we still in this chart? Oh yeah, we are.
What did R. Kelly go to prison for? Sleeping with children?
Nice. Yeah, look.
Young.
Taking a look at Keto on the live stream. So we're still on this channel. We need to actually reach our targets because you could see that we came really close to 2079, which was our target on the upside. So at this point, let's just delete this area of support for continuation. And again, it is a relatively new coin, so just take this, just take it as it is, because there isn't really that much information on this coin. A lot of price action history. So with any sort of pullback, again, we are extremely overbought, so be careful as always. It needs to stay over 3091 to 2016. So we come down, we retest this area, and we have a continuation up. At any point, if we do break below this, then we are going to get a bigger move back down. And then the target on the upside is still 2017. And then I guess we can say the next target is 2024. But we'll take a look at that once it does get a breakout over 2017. With that being said, none of this is financial advice. It is just my opinion. I will keep you updated, and thank you. There you go.
Total 3 we saw. Yeah, we're good. We're all caught up.
Yeah, can we look at Bitcoin?
Support.
Yeah.
Appreciate the listening to the spiel. Is it spiel or spiel?
Yeah, so Bitcoin's not doing bad. We just posted an update video on this today.
Is right again, and we go down
so
again.
On the macro time frame, which is why I wrote this, bear market lows if 124K was the high. So if this was the high and we just look back in a year from now and we're like, oh crap, like we already topped out. I'd say that the bear market lows would be between 34 and 44,000 dollars.
Go get 'em.
Now,
Yeah.
I don't think that's the case as long as we
Have a
stay
seat,
over
Mr.
100 to
Kelly.
108. I still think 139 and 148 is the target
Next
on the
food
upside,
tasting, I already made the video.
and that's it.
Forget what it is. Should come out tomorrow.
And then looking at Bitcoin
Oh, yeah, I
dominance, I
didn't
think
show my
Bitcoin
food
dominance
channel.
is going up right now.
See, I'm so out of character.
I'd say
Yeah, but listen, if you're not gonna watch
altcoin
the, if you're actually
season
not gonna
if
watch
we
the
break
videos,
below
then don't
54%
subscribe.
Bitcoin dominance. So we're
But
not
if
even
you could
close
subscribe to my
to there
food
yet.
channel, I'd greatly appreciate it. Looks like my peak already happened. These videos didn't get that many views in comparison to the other ones, so I guess the Vision Pulse hype train died already. But the next video is tomorrow. It's a Taco Bell.
The ratio is 60-40 buyer to seller on a
breakfast
keto.
quesadilla?
On Kraken
Yeah,
at least,
breakfast
still going
quesadilla.
up though. Hey, congratulations. I mean, if
I'm not
you're
really
making
eating
money,
fast
if you're in
food.
the green, that's
Well, I have
perfect.
to now because I have to make another video, but I didn't eat any fast food this week. So next week, maybe Sunday.
You're welcome, Free
I'll
Lightning.
go-
Thank you so
I'll get the
much.
Doritos taco.
Nothing brings
The Doritos
excitement to
taco
the
video
market like
was good,
BTC
so I'll get the
recovery.
Cool Ranch
A
one.
crash of some kind is almost necessary to get alt
Alright,
season.
my
Yes.
fellow YNs,
Or
thanks for listening
sideways.
to
You
the
don't even need a crash. You just want sideways, and then exactly what happened last time
Always
when
Anthony
when
John's
Ethereum
favorite
dominance
singer.
went to
I only know the one song.
the 618. You just had Bitcoin going sideways, and then Ethereum started having its rally, and altcoins started moving. So it's really what you want to see.
That's why he's in jail. He peed on a girl. Gotcha. Alright, it's been a pleasure, but as always, appreciate the support. None of this is financial advice. We'll be back tomorrow, same time, and thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for listening to the spiel, and we'll be back tomorrow. None of this is financial advice, and I think.
There we go. That's what I think. Perfect. There is no. Oh, okay. Did I read that? But there is no excitement. It's just a grind. You aren't buying BTC sideways. I'm not either. No way. Yeah. I'm not buying BTC until we're down here. I'm buying BTC at literally 33 to 44, and then I'm gonna save all my money in case we get a giant wick back down to 15 to 24,000. But damn, that's a long time to wait. Imagine people that bought here that sold at like 70,000 and missed out on like 40 grand. I mean, you just have to hold Bitcoin, man. I don't know what else to say. It's just Bitcoin. Bring on 85,000. You really think it'll go that low? Yeah, I think so. I think that if 124,000 was the high, absolutely. I think that the bear market lows are between 30 and 44,000. So this is where I'm buying. Now I am going to be putting in like $1,000 at a time when the RSI hits oversold. So when we're oversold on the daily, and most importantly on the weekly, so that I don't have to constantly look at it, on the weekly when we're oversold, I am going to be buying. And just keep in mind the last couple times we were bearish on the weekly, it was very rarely. Like it was back in December 2018, and then it was June of 2022, which both marked some sort of bottom. So it doesn't happen that much. That's why, kind of got to look at it on the daily. But Um, whenever I see it oversold on the daily or the weekly, that's when I'm dollar cost averaging. That's when I'm going to be buying, probably like $1,000 at a time. And then when we're in these lows at 33 to 40, I think that's when I'm kind of going to put a lot more money in, only because I think it's going to go higher. I think it's going to go back up. Imagine. $2018, 2022, and 2026 maybe. On the weekly, probably maybe is that what it comes out to? Let's see. Yeah, you're looking at 2014, 2018, 2022. Yeah, it's every 4 years. Yeah, check it out. Wow, good call. Because look, let's actually mark this. Yeah, I mean, I think maybe you go all in when you're oversold on the weekly, because that marked the bottom, and you would have gotten I guess 100x here, which is crazy. Here it's a little bit less. It did mark a bottom, but you got a 20x, and then here you bought it and you got a 5x. So yeah, it is exponentially becoming less and less returns, because say you go back down here and then you do a 10x, or I guess 5x. No, yeah, it would be 200k, but you'll still be making all-time highs. That's what you said? Oh yeah, that's sorry, it's such a slow live stream today, my bad. But yeah, very important to look at the weekly and the daily. Again, this is just so you don't have to keep buying it. You don't have to keep worrying about the daily RSI being oversold, because if you guys remember, when we're bearish, you're gonna get like weeks and months where it's just basically death. The drops are exponentially less too then? I don't know, let's see. I don't know, let's see. We have 93%. Hey. We have, that's my 87%. We have 84%. And then this last time, we had 76, 77%. So it's not exponentially less, but let's just say this was the high. It would be around 70, 73% on the low end. And if it actually does go in the 80s or 90s, then that's where you're going to be looking at this previous low between $15,000 and $20,000 with that trend. So, yeah, this is brutal. I still do think as long as we stay over this area, 139 and 148 is in play. I appreciate you still live streaming. Shows your dedication and resilience. Yeah, hey, I don't care. If I have 0 viewers, man, I don't even care. No super chats needed. I know what I'm doing. It's going to be like, you have days that are really bad, like today, and then you have days really good. You've seen it. You've seen people come in here and, donate like $20, $40 and like $50 live streams. That's pretty nice. Like, you know, and of course you got to take the good days and the bad days. So it's totally fine. Today's just one of those slow days where we'll live stream for an hour and, you know, call it a day. I'll be right back. I do have to use the restroom really quick. Drinking too much water. Alrighty, I'm back. Let's see. Aster, the newest Coinbase pump out of nowhere, up 1,000% in a few days. Aster, what the hell is that? Oh my gosh. Is this on Coinbase? No, it isn't on Coinbase. But it's not on Coinbase. It just got listed 3 days ago too. Oh my gosh. What is this coin? That's crazy. Yeah, wow. Unbelievable. Oh my god, it's like a 15x. Just bam, you put in 10 grand, take out $150,000 just overnight. Literally overnight in 3 days. Wow. That's good for everybody that bought this. Just be careful with this coin. I don't like this. Look at this token schedule. They're literally airdropping 4 billion. They're giving $6.8 billion airdropped. You guys do not know how bad that is. Ooh, I was about to sneeze. Yeah, be careful with Astra. I do think this is one of the coins that we're gonna look back and it's gonna be at like 1 penny or 2 pennies. Velo's trending? For what? It's not really doing anything. XCN, Swift Coin, and my little $300 a keto moonback. Let's go. We already looked at XCN and Swift Coin this morning on the like for the watch list. So definitely go check that out. Why is this Velo trending? Froggy. Oh, what happened to Fog? Yeah, nothing. It's just consolidating. It's an 18x back up to its high, though. It's not bad. I love your videos for Pangolin coin analysis. Yeah, you're welcome. I'm glad you saw the video this morning. It's not doing anything, though. So you're just waiting for it to break out, unfortunately. But you're still bullish over 11.5 cents, so you're good. I guess we could take a look at XCN for JR Ford since it's so slow anyway. So yeah, we said that it needs to stay over this area of support, and then 2 cents 30. Yeah, 2 cents 30 is the next target once we do get this breakout, and 1 cent 50 needs to break out because then we'll be bearish on a shorter time frame. However, we're still bullish over 2059, 206, and you can see that coincides with the 382, and it coincides also with the 0.5 area of support at 2059. So very crucial area that it needs to stay over in case we do get some sort of major pullback. Pangolin is based in Avalanche. AVAX is moving. How do you think Pangolin will respond to it? I don't know. Let's see. We could actually look. So Avalanche. So in the last year, we can actually compare it with PNG. Yeah, you could see, check it out. So you can see back in November 2024, Avalanche started going up and Pangolin actually didn't move. So it had a little bit of a delay, like a month delay before Pangolin started moving up. Okay. So very important over here. You see that? It took a month delay. So yeah, if Avalanche is bullish, you're probably going to start moving up at the end of October. Sorry, middle of October. It looks like you're in for a move for PNG at mid October is the earliest, I'd say. Here for the algo and the thumb up, brother. Welcome to the boring live stream where nothing's happening and we're pretty bearish. Thank you for stopping by. I really appreciate the support. Thanks for checking XN. Have a good stream. Yeah, I mean, the second it hits an hour, we're gonna end the live stream. See you later, JR Ford. I still think Pangolin's pretty good. I do think that Pangolin is gonna hit $1.34 at least. That's my target at least for it. That's the macro 786. Yeah, so $1.36. And then on the shorter time frame, it's 37 cents, 53 cents. Sorry if I keep asking about PNG, but I have a target of $1. How realistic is it according to you this cycle? Oh, it's like I just answered you. That's funny. I think $1.30. I think $1 is fair. Just keep in mind the only reason why it's like kind of iffy is because, I mean, from the low, you already did a 78x, which is insane, and $1 is going to be, yeah, 90. It's almost 100x. So it's almost 100x. Silver Days is in the house. Let's go. What's up, Silver Days? How are you? Welcome to the boring live stream today. It's pretty dead right now. Let's see. Do you think we go to $10? If not, where do you think the top? For what? For PNG? Smash Joshi, for what coin? Oh, 10 trillion total market cap. Got it. Hold on, let's see what it was before. So look, last time, actually, for me to actually answer that question, I guess we could start looking at it in 2018, because that's three different cycles. So we had a 1618 at 2.84 trillion. So let's see where that is now. Right. Yeah, I'd say 7 trillion. Maybe we get to 7 trillion total market cap, which will be crazy because I think that does coincide with my 140K Bitcoin price prediction, right? That's 33%. So what is that? 33% of 4 is 400 times 3 is 1.2 billion. Maybe, yeah. 7 trillion. Yo, 51 minutes in, and this is my first super chat. Jason Sinkar, thank you so much. Toshi and Toshi Mart. Let's freaking go. Yeah, so we just did an update video on Toshi this morning, but I could take a look at it again for you. Thank you so much for the super chat. I really appreciate it. So for Toshi, we said that this, I didn't redraw the targets because it is staying over and relatively close to around 3085, which was crucial because this was the area that we need to get a breakout. What we don't want to see is price action coming back over here. Once we get this breakout, and obviously you're making higher highs, you're looking at previous high price discovery, and then 2094 would be the next target for Toshi. Keep in mind that is that itself is around almost a 10x from the current price. So can Toshi go up 10x? You're looking at still under a 5 billion market cap. So yes, I do think that's not crazy to say. And then you said Toshi Mart. Damn, I need a shave because this hair is like really itching. Super unprofessional. Toshi Mart? I don't see Toshi Mart. Can you clarify what the other coin was? And thank you so much for the 2 beans. I really appreciate that. That's awesome. Bought more dog in me today at the lows. Oh, we just did a dog in me video too. Yeah. I mean, it's not bad. Just be careful. Well, you don't need to be careful. I mean, it's such a small market cap. Yeah, I mean, you're only looking at a 32 million market cap. So if in case it goes and retests this area of support, that's 30%. So yeah, it'll be like a 20 million market cap. So you don't have to come down and retest this area of support before we move up. But you do still have support there. So it looks like you're just consolidating. Price actions literally stayed the same since June of 2025. So It's not a crypto, it's Toshi's Flywheel coin launcher. Oh, okay. So that's pretty good news then. Yeah, Toshi's not a bad play. Anything over a 10x is going to put it more than 3 billion. So anything over that, good for you. God bless. Like, congratulations on the gamble play, but yeah, I mean Toshi's looking really good. There's really like nothing else that we can look at. This thing looks like it's ready to break up on out of here, and you're technically over the 618 still. So unless we look back and we say that it had a 618 retracement and it's actually in for like a deeper correction, but this doesn't look likely. I don't think so. I don't think that that's in play at all. I would triple down if it goes down to 20 million market cap. Yeah, I mean, I feel like a lot of people would. I don't think it will. Look, it doesn't have to. When I say that, I'm just saying like that's just the next area of support. But it gets to a point where a coin is so small, like in terms of market cap, that I don't think, given that it's on Coinbase and given that it's on like a major exchange, I think there is going to be a lot of buyers like there have been at these areas for the last 4 months. So right now, although you keep getting stuck here at resistance and you're validating a downtrend, you're just compressing and you're waiting for that breakout. It just got 3 more exchanges. Binance Global next. Let's go. Dude, let's go, man. That's so good. Now it just needs a Robinhood listing, and then Robinhood should take it to 1 penny. Definitely. Yeah, 1 penny would put it at, 4.20 billion market cap. Dude, imagine buying it back here. Oh my gosh. You would be rich. Right? Let's see. Right or no? Yeah, if you bought it back here, let's see. Oh my gosh, yeah. And it's crazy because even if you put in $100, you'd have like 34 grand. So you don't need to even put in a lot of money. You just need to put in $100. You just need to find coins like this and then just buy in $100 and then just hold it. And then once it gets enough listings and exchange listings, then you sell and you make like 30-40 grand per pop. Meow, you said you don't have any more Doge or Shiba, right? Just curious. Yeah, I don't have Doge and I don't have Shiba. I used to have Shiba Inu. Back in the day, I had Shiba Inu before it got listed on Coinbase. And then I sold all of it. I sold it here on the first thing, like on the first leg up. Because who knew that it was going to do a whole nother move. Yeah, so I bought it at the 5s. So I bought it on crypto.com here. Like my average was 505. And then I sold it right like here somewhere. So I did a 4x. No, it was a little bit more. It was whatever. It was here. Yeah, it was a little bit. It was like a 5x. Yeah, I sold it right here, and I remember I never looked back because I was like, "Ooh, I sold the top for once," and then it actually stayed going up, and then it went up even higher. I took out a lot of money. I missed out on a lot of money because I had 4 grand in, and I took out like around 20 or like 18, 20, whatever it was. So if I had just held it, my 4 grand would have been like 64 or like 54 grand, whatever it was. What's up, Mike Max? Welcome to the end of the live stream. Very, very, very slow today. Very slow today. Am I the only person with fading Aster? Oh, Am I the only person okay with fading Aster? What do you mean, Smash Toshi? Thanks for doing the Toshi updates. You're welcome. Yeah, that's the watch list coin. So we make weekly update videos on it. And you're welcome. Someone just came in here and super chatted and asked about it too, so we looked at it again on the live stream. It's been a very slow live stream today, though. Definitely not a what do you call it, like a productive live stream today, but it's okay. You get the highs with the lows. Allegedly, that's the new hot coin blasting the scene. Yeah, you wouldn't catch me dead buying this coin. Are you kidding me? Especially with the tokenomics, man. Look at this. Look at this. Dude, they're like literally... I already know, like in a year or 2 years, remember this moment, Smash Toshi. Because in 1 to 2 years from now, when these coins are being released and just constant selling pressure nonstop, just remember that, like, we talked about this and we said that this coin's probably going to end up at, like, it's probably going to end up at 1 penny. Between 1 and 10 cents is my guess. Yeah, look at that. Just next month, 347 million is going to be unlocked. 75 million is going to be just airdropped. People are going to get it and just sell it. Such a scam. Matthew Dropco, welcome to the end of the live stream. We took a look at Mog for you. The video is posted for you now, and it is on the channel. Unfortunately, you did enter in at the end of the live stream. We had a very unproductive live stream today. I think we capped out at like 20 people, and yeah, it was very, very, very slow today. So. Nothing really happening, nothing really exciting going on with anything. And it looks like Bitcoin's about to basically break down again, so not good. I just watched a video about some new Apple iPhone 17s, not the base model, having scratches show up very fast, even the display models. Yeah, man, I'm still on a 12 Pro Max. So I'm still on the iPhone 12. So how many years has that been? Let me see when did the iPhone 12 Pro Max come out? Oh my gosh. Yeah, I bought it in 2020. So I've had this phone for 5 years now. Yeah, I've been seeing deals because I have AT&T, and they said that I don't need a trade-in and they'll give me a phone for free or something. So I was looking at that and I was like, oh, I'll get the 17 Pro Max because I like look how big the screen is. It's I want to have the the big screen. But I never buy them. Like, I don't want to buy it for that reason. Like, I already know, like, it's going to come out and it's going to be broken or something. So I'm just going to wait a little bit. Like, what was the other one that came out and, like, the back kept breaking or the front kept... It was very, very, very easily broken, and you didn't even have to drop your phone. I traded my 12 Pro for my 15 Pro Max because it's supposed to have better camera. It is a little better, but not as good as I thought. Yeah, how big is the iPhone 17 Pro Max? Why is it orange? I don't know. I'm not a big fan of the orange. I wonder how big is the display model? Or like the display. 6.9-inch display. How big was the 12 Pro Max? 6.68 inches. Oh, so this is bigger. 6.9 inches. 6.68. Yeah. Wow. Okay. That's not bad. So it's actually bigger. The 17 is bigger, which is nice. It's better. We've got the same phone sticking with it until the crypto exit. No need to push the issue. Yeah. Yep. As long as it works, I don't need to change it. I remember I had this on a payment plan. I was paying like $30 a month for 36 months or whatever. And it was so expensive. And I remember when I stopped paying for it, I was like, dude, I'm never going to have another phone payment ever in my life. Because now you could just go and trade in your phone. So you could do it. Like, I'm eligible. They've been constantly texting me for the last 2 years. Like, oh, you're eligible. Get the 15. Oh, you're eligible. Get the 16. Oh, you're eligible. Get the 17. So, what is this? Yeah, I don't know why I get notifications for OfferUp when people ask questions now. Like, oh, can I sell this for this price? Why am I getting a notification on how much you should sell your lawnmower for? I don't even look at lawnmowers on there. I think they made Cosmic Orange to make anti-Trump people mad. Orange phone bad. That's funny. I don't care about the screen as much as the camera optics. Yeah, I don't ever take pictures or anything on my phone, so I don't really care about the optics. I just care about the processing and how fast it is. And the resolution. Damn, Matthew Dropco for 8 months. Yeah, let's take a look at the members. You know, we have a couple of members that barely come in, actually. Let's see. Let's see who the longest member is. Members. See all members. Ooh, members are going down. That's not good. 8 cancellations in the last 31 days. That's brutal. Let's see. Matthew Dropco, you... Oh, okay. So I have somebody that's... Let's see. Oh, you're 8 months. Okay. Dude, Ken is 16 months. Wow. He's about to be 24 months. and get the final crypto analysis emblem, which at that point I need to make a 3-year and a 5-year, a 4-year and a 5-year one. Damn. I'll do 48 months. Yeah, 24 months, 48 months, and so on. To wait to see if it's accepted. You mean the orange? Oh my gosh, hold on. Yeah, like that's crazy. 1, 2. Yeah. Yeah, members are going away. It's because it's just so bearish. I blame the bearishness. Yeah, wow. It's pretty brutal. It's okay. Once we turn bullish again, we'll be fine. I kind of plan to do a trade in at Apple and buy it outright without having to stay with T-Mobile if I don't want to. Also, all cell phones bought at Apple are unlocked. I made a comment before the accepted. Remember, Meow, it's not all bad that people are canceling memberships around this time, in my opinion. It's great that it may seem bearish at 115,000. I've seen this story before, just saying. Yeah. No, I know. It just sucks because if the top was in, which I hope not, but if the top was in and if this chart is accurate and we do break below this area, people are not coming back. It's going to be completely bearish for the next 4 years, which is why I said that I was going to start, like, we're going to start buying Bitcoin on the live stream when we start getting those giant moves down. So I told everyone, I will only be a Bitcoin maxi, and I am only buying Bitcoin, and I will show you guys my target at when I'm going to be buying Bitcoin. And then I'm going to have my Robinhood app up, and we're going to basically, you guys are going to see that I'm doing, I'm basically doing that. But anyway, I think, oh wow, now we have 20 people in the live stream. That's funny. We had, for the first hour, we had 10 people, and then now we're finally at 20. But I think, very slow day today. So I think we'll call it here. Yeah, I think we'll call it here. So we will be live again on Monday. Or tomorrow. I'm not really sure because I do need to change my schedule. I do need to make it Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday instead of Monday, Thursday, and Saturday. I think we will be changing the schedule, but just keep up with the channel and keep up with the posts. I do typically let you guys know when I'm going live stream before I go live stream. So with that being said, just remember, none of this is financial advice. It is all just my opinion. Have a great day. Have a great weekend. I appreciate all of your support, all the super chats, all the members. Have a great night, and I will be live again on, I'll let you guys either tomorrow or Monday or both days. So, see you guys later. Have a great night, and I'll catch you in the next.